Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome on board. Studies suggest that about half of all fatal air crashes happen during final approach and landing, which is why it's important and agreed upon by all aviation authorities to have something called a stabilized approach. And here are some of the criteria required for a stabilized approach. The aircraft is on the correct flight path. Only small changes in heading and pitch are necessary to maintain the correct flight path. The airspeed is not more than VREF plus 20, that is the approach speed plus 20, and not less than the approach speed itself. The aircraft is in the correct configuration. Sink rate or descent rate is not greater than 1000 feet per minute. Power setting is appropriate for a particular configuration and not below the minimum required. All briefings and checklists have been completed. ILS approaches must be formed within 1 dot of glide slope and localizer, and few more other conditions based on country to country and airline to airline. Now we are flying the Boeing 787 approaching Calicut runway 10, and it's heavy rain at night. I have intercepted the ILS, that is Instrument Landing System, an instrument approach that guides us horizontally and vertically all the way down to the runway. Autopilot and autothrottle are disengaged and we are flying manually. And here we can see the aircraft speed is dancing around, and that itself is enough to discontinue the approach and commence a go around. But this is a flight simulator, so I'll still continue. The weather radar is painting red all over the ND and it looks horrendous. And I'm still fighting the controls to maintain the ILS. The decision altitude for Calicut ILS runway 10 is 580 feet, and since in the simulator we're unable to put it, so I'll just call out by myself. And at 580 feet, if we don't see the runway or any part of the runway, we simply go around, period. And approaching minimums now. Approach lights in sight. Minimums. Continuing approach. And that's the runway edge lights. Touchdown. Speed brake sub, reverse as normal. Okay, that was quite a shallow approach. Manual brakes, 60 knots, unreverse. So basically that's how it looks like landing at night in rain. And here in Calicut there's no centerline lights, which is why the approach to Calicut at night is often called a black hole approach, where you can only see the long rectangular shaped lights and nothing in between. Anyways, that's just about it for now, and I thank you all for flying with your virtual captain. Thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next one. Ciao.